Being a cybersecurity architect working with the world's largest financial institutions, we see a lot of emerging trends and we see things that are starting to hit the banking industry in large scale breaches, large scale monetary losses, things like that. And API security has been forefront in the conversation now going on 18 months. And it's becoming the daily conversation within the cybersecurity leadership in our financial institutions because the access to data, the access to customer information is prevalent and organizations still don't have a good handle on how to solve these challenges.
For financial services organizations, API security is a top challenge for a variety of reasons. APIs that are serving up financial payments information, sensitive customer data. Those regulated agencies, the auditors and customers, they expect financial services firms to handle their data properly. And when those API services are exposed to the world, banks have to take API security as a top priority.
With Worldwide Technology and in my role, we explore customers' biggest challenges, and oftentimes that leads to a specific API security topic as it's in the top 5 of every CISO's concerns. We help them understand how big the risk is and why certain breaches that have recently happened have happened even though the apps were protected and behind a very robust WAF.
So the way we look at API security is it's a security controls throughout the whole life cycle from the time they're developed through their operational state, and it takes a partnership. With a partnership like Worldwide Technologies, we help our customers diagnose where in this life cycle do they have the greatest challenges. How do we identify the greatest risks? And for every organization, that answer is different.
The problem with API security is understanding how it overlaps with the traditional AppSec tooling that customers are used to buying. I've got some organizations who are very mature and they understand the difference between WAF and API security. You've got a web app firewall sitting in front of your internet-facing applications. Your APIs are running through that web app firewall. Why shouldn't you be able to enforce API security at the same spot? And the answer is you can do some, but WAFs don't have the contextual awareness in order to be able to handle business logic abuse. And that's the number one misconception I see there. The number two is thinking they have an understanding of where their inventory is. Oftentimes I get customers who start with the conversation of, I have a good inventory of all my APIs. I run a cloud managed service that proxies all my web traffic for DDoS and for web app firewall, and they tell me where all my APIs are. And we've done numerous POCs together with Noname where we've oftentimes discovered that organizations have a 3 to 4x count of APIs they were unaware of.